Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. I don't know the intro. You better do that again. Oh, we're not doing it again?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. My name's Frank Megan. I'm joined as always by my beautiful co-host, Joe Murray.
Hello. Thanks.
I didn't realize that I got distracted by memes and I didn't actually plug in my mic.
I didn't realize I didn't know the intro.
Do you not?
No.
Give it a shot. Try it. Surely
what
you
is
know.
it?
No, go. Just do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. My name's Joe Murray and I'm joined by my wonderful co-host, Frank Megan.
Beautiful
that it?
co-host.
Beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful
co-host.
But man, we're like 81 episodes in. How do you know? I've been doing
know.
the same thing for a year and a half.
I don't do it. Oh, what is going on here?
I don't know. Welcome to the first 30-minute episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
How exciting.
Snappy.
We're going to go bop, 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 and then we're going to leave. That's it.
Yep.
This is your morning commute. That's
Yeah.
it. Because the average morning commute is 30 minutes, right? Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is your morning commute. Screw the radio. You don't need radio. No. You got us now.
Yeah.
What's up? Welcome. Welcome.
Hey.
Well,
I don't know why you're pointing at the cameras, because if they're morning commute, then they're,
Oh, yeah, that's a
they're
good
not
point.
looking at us.
Welcome. Just smack the mic. We were going to have a guest on this week, but unfortunately it fell through. We talked about it last week and a couple weeks ago. But he is still coming. Sam is still coming on the show. We're just sorting out a new date for him to come join us.
Yes.
He's a very busy man with a lot of commitments to Brisbane Council and a bunch of other stuff. So he's been called into meetings and things all day,
Right.
which sucks. But
Yes.
it is his birthday today. So happy birthday to Sam.
Happy birthday, Sam.
He was going to come. He told me that he was going to come on the podcast on his birthday after he cancelled, which I didn't even know. So,
Right.
happy birthday, Sam, I guess.
Yeah.
And sorry that you're in meetings all day. That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks
dude.
to have a birthday. Yeah.
But yeah. So sucks that he's not here. But at least we get to do our first 30-minute episode, which is very exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
For those who don't know, we talked about this last week. We're revamping a bunch of stuff to do with the show. We have a whole whiteboard right there, but that's not in frame, so it doesn't matter. And we worked at a bunch of new stuff that we're going to be doing with the show in the future. So one of those things is that the show, when it's just us, is going to be 30 minutes. And then when we have guests, it's going to be hour and a half, just whenever how long it goes till we're done.
Yep.
So that's where we're at. So 30-minute shows from now on for you to blast out and enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also less editing work for us.
Yes, thank goodness.
Anyway, Joe, I assume you want to talk about the light switch thing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I hadn't planned to talk about it, but okay.
Oh, I assume that's why you were looking it up.
No, I was just trying to find the second video, because I like the second video more.
Oh, okay.
What is there to say about it? If you haven't seen it yet,
Go watch
go
it.
look at Charlie Puth's Instagram.
Yeah.
And his reels. He's like making a song over reels.
Yeah.
But I like this one better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that I like too.
Yeah.
I'll play it over the thingy.
Yeah. Play both of them. Yeah, so he just started making a song with over the reels. He kind of like just had an idea for a guitar and a bass and the drums.
Yeah.
Put it together, and then he's like, what's some, a weird sound? I need a weird sound to go in here. And then he ended up finding a light switch, and now
Which
he's
one's
got...
the one? That one?
I think that's the first one, then that's
The second one.
So do both of them.
Okay. Here we go.
Off like boop 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 boop. And the
Is
bass
it muted
can't
on
hear
your
it.
phone?
Technology.
went
Technology!
like boom 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 boom.
Oh, there we go. So it was playing. Sorry.
That's my bad. I don't know how technology works. Okay.
Here we go.
What if there was a song that started off like boop 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 boop, and the bass went like boom 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 boom, and the drums would go like. There's something missing. There should be like a weird sound effect.
Just a random noise or something like that. Here, let me turn this light on. Oh my god. Okay, I know this is really, really weird, but I just want to... There. Here's the light switch sound. Turn me on a night switch. This is actually kind of dope. I'm freaking out right now.
Why you turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. I don't wanna fight this song. You know how to just...
Oh my...
What if there was
So if
a
you haven't seen it, you have to watch, because his facial expressions are the best.
You can see it all like coming together in his brain.
Yeah.
And it's so good. It's so good. And then this is the second one.
What if there was a guitar that went bang bang bang, and And there's got to be like some sort of plucky guitar that goes bum 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 bum.
All of a sudden I'm mesmerized.
I think it sounds good without the drums.
All of a sudden I'm hypnotized.
It needs the drums.
All of a sudden I'm hypnotized. You're the one that I can't deny. Every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around.
It's so good.
What if there was a
So
guitar?
I'm so excited for the song to actually come out.
Yeah.
Just because watching it come together on Instagram Reels has been so much fun.
Yeah. And I love, like, I can relate to that really hard being a producer, I guess, because there are moments where you just, like, have spark of creativity and then you're just like, oh, what if it sounds something like this? And then suddenly you make it sound exactly like that on your computer or whatever. And then, like, yeah, it just turns into this thing. You're like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love it. It's great.
It's really fun to see come together. And I love Charlie Puth so much. He's so, like, genuinely chaotic.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to just watch him do anything because he's just like...
Yeah.
It's like,
all over the place.
you know, this is such a weird reference that I don't know why my brain went here. But you know the little yellow bird from Snoopy? The one that goes like...
Yeah.
That's Charlie Puth.
That's such a strange reference.
Yeah, I don't know why that's the first thing that came in my head.
Yeah.
That little bird dude just going... I love Peanuts. Peanuts is great.
I haven't watched enough of it.
Oh, well. Okay. That's fine. Anyway, you got anything
Yeah.
else? If we want to segue right along?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my stuff?
Yeah.
I was thinking about the Spider-Man movie that's coming out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
obviously, I'm really keen for it.
I'm so excited.
And it got me thinking about, like, advertising and how you would advertise something like that. So obviously they have a trailer.
Yeah.
And posters and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think... Because, like, you've obviously got to evolve into, like, what... You know, the forms of, like, social media that are happening now. So the big ones are TikTok
Yeah.
and Instagram.
Yeah.
And, like, memes and then the TikTok, like, 30-second clips.
Yeah. 60 seconds now.
60-second clips. Do you think that big companies like Disney or Sony would still maybe, like, edit parts of a trailer to, you know, with the vision of it, like, becoming a meme?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. There is no way they didn't put, like, if we're talking specifically for the No Way Home trailer, there is absolutely no way they didn't put in that whole scene with Doctor Strange specifically not for the memes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Like, there's no other reason for that scene to be in the trailer,
Yeah.
you know? And, like, yeah, no, my answer is yes, for
Yep.
sure. That
Okay,
is
cool.
100% the reason they're doing that. That's how they're cutting stuff now.
Yep. That was it.
Oh, okay, cool. No, but it's
I think so too.
They do it in movies as well now, particularly in Marvel movies. Like, you can tell that they're... And it works. Like, it...
Yeah.
You can't say that it doesn't work. 'Cause it absolutely does. But they you can tell that they're specifically putting in scenes where they're like, that's going to be a meme.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's going to be a meme.
100%.
Like the... yeah, like language from Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, that's going to get ripped as a GIF, and that's going to go everywhere now.
Yeah.
Like, that's just what happens. And I use it all the time. I use, like, Marvel GIFs constantly.
Yeah.
It's just what happens when you have a movie full of one-liners, I guess. But, like, yeah, no, they're definitely specifically cutting stuff for that.
Yeah, thought so.
Yeah.
It's a really cheeky way to get it out. Even more than, you know, already being a big name.
Yeah, it's that unconscious advertising, right? Of, like, you know, rather than specifically trying to be like, here's the trailer. It's like your friend sends you a meme and you're like, oh, I wonder what that's from.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
yeah. But it's the same thing that music is doing at the moment. With, like, rather than advertising a song, they just make it a trend on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, they just pay a bunch of influencers to use the song in a trend,
Yep.
and that's it. Then their
it's
song's big because people hear it and they go, oh, I want to listen to that. I have playlists where half of them are songs that I've heard on Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
Like,
It's interesting, hey?
yeah,
It's kind of... It's a really strange era.
strange musical time. I feel like at the same time, it's very easy to game the system, but also very hard to do it without people being able to tell that you're gaming the system.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes it's really obvious when an influencer has just been paid to use a song. Whereas sometimes you go, that was a good video. And then like a week later you go, hang on, I've been listening to this song on repeat.
Yeah.
Like Baby No Money is really good at it.
Yeah.
Like every second song of his becomes a trend, which is mental.
Yeah.
And Tiago had that as well for a little bit.
Yeah.
But his music was too repetitive for that to actually maintain relevancy, whereas Baby No Money is constantly changing.
Yeah.
But like Baby No Money's music, absolutely he's paying people to use it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
He must be. I mean, maybe not, but he must be.
I don't know. Yeah, you'd have to. You'd have to pay at least a couple of people.
Yeah. But it is a combination of his music is... He's nailed the job of making a hook. Like he's got that down to a science.
Yeah.
Of being able to just nail a hook and have it be stuck in your head. Like I have so many Baby No Money songs that just like roll around in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically, the one now is Edamame. That song is just on repeat in my head constantly. It's like a broken record.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's a really rare skill to have as a musician, is to be consistently making great hooks. I think this is potentially a bit divisive.
Ooh.
I think that Taylor Swift is really bad at making good hooks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would probably agree with you, but she also probably has like ghostwriters
Oh yeah,
for most of her
sure.
stuff.
But
For all of her new stuff, at least.
yeah, like the production of her music is good. But I've never heard a Taylor Swift song and had to get stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's true.
Light Switch, on the other hand. Yeah. Charlie Puth is an example of that. He's really good
He
at
is
writing
very
hooks.
good at them.
Really good at writing hooks.
Do you think that him doing this was just like a spur of the moment thing with the reels? You reckon it's like
I reckon
planned
this is
and
well planned and produced.
I think so too.
It doesn't detract from it at all for me.
No.
Like, it's still just as fun to watch because it's still like his production process to a certain degree. But no, it's absolutely planned. There is no way he's just coming up with this on the spot.
Yeah.
Would be cool if he was. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say maybe.
I reckon he mostly is, but he's also, he's talked to managers or whatever, and he's thinking this is like the way, there's a plan. There's a plan.
Yeah, I think that what he's uploading now is a recreation of events. That's the way that I see it. Is like, this is how the song came together when he wrote it, but this isn't him making the song in like real time. Like, this song's been done for months.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it's within days.
Okay. Interesting.
Because that happens. That can happen.
This is true.
Particularly with artists as good as Charlie Puth.
Yeah, this is true. You can't, like... Okay, speaking of Charlie Puth, I really want him to take his career more seriously.
You reckon?
Yeah. Because...
What do you mean?
Like, he sits so heavily in this pop area, right? And I think he has so much more potential than what he is currently producing. Like, I think his last Light Switch and Stay have shown way, way more than any Charlie Puth song in the past.
That's because he's doing it himself now.
Yeah.
When he did... All these past ones were, like, signed to labels and stuff.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but now he's, like, on his own.
Right. So that's why it's so much better then. Okay, that makes sense.
Or more on his own. He has more freedom, from what I understand. Like, most of his, like, earlier stuff or, 5-10 years ago was all written for him, sort of thing.
Ah, okay. Even his Cool Guy Shades song from like 2008.
I don't know.
You don't know that song?
I don't think... Do I?
He used to do parody music on YouTube back in the day before he was a musician.
No, I'm sure that he wrote that.
He definitely wrote that. It's not good.
Yeah. No, but like, I'm trying to think. There was one that I remember him talking about, and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't write that."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it would have been one of his bigger ones, hey?
It was one of his big early ones.
Yeah. because he obviously has a very good voice, and I think that was definitely exploited.
Yeah.
It'll be from an earlier album. It'll be the one with the blue cover, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's done quite a bit, that boy.
Maybe it was like One Call Away or something.
Yeah. It was that.
It was something like that.
It would definitely be that, because the One Call Away does not sound like him at all.
No, that's probably what it is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, no, I didn't write that. I didn't do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
They just put his voice on it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm really keen to see what he does in the next 5-10 years then.
Yeah.
Because I think he's going to do some really cool stuff. And like also just looking at how his look has changed over the past 6 months.
Yeah, it's
Like-
a lot more chill.
Yeah, like letting his hair grow out a bit, being a bit more casual.
Mm.
He looks a lot better than he did with
Yeah.
like the short cropped hair.
Yeah.
I really like his look now compared to what it was.
I agree.
But very keen to see what he does.
Yeah.
And I'm going to blast all of his music because Light Switch bangs.
Yeah. And it's a bit more old school, which I liked.
Yeah.
A little bit more early pop,
Yeah.
earlier 2000s, like 90s.
Which I think we're kind of moving back towards anyway. In terms of music, I think music is slowly going back to like the late 90s, early 2000s era.
Yeah.
Of like particularly pop and rap are going back that way. I'm seeing a lot more like rap and hip hop that is very reminiscent of like the late 90s, early 2000s type of vibe.
I'm very happy it's doing that too.
Me too, because I love that vibe. It's a good vibe, and I was getting really sick of all this like overly produced kind of feeling.
This last 5 years have been really strange for pop.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And that was the 5 years where I was like, I'm going to check out of pop, actually. I'm good.
I'm just going to have a look at like a pop chart on Spotify and see what's on there.
True, actually. That's a good idea.
Because like 2 years ago, it was mostly like trap.
Yeah. Yeah, because you got, and even before that, you had like Hit the Quan and all that sort of area. Yeah, Stay's still number one.
Yeah.
That's
this is
insane.
the song I was talking about. Elton John and Dua Lipa.
I have not heard that.
It's interesting because the pre-chorus is the same pre-chorus to Rocket Man.
Elton John's just like, I'm in my 70s. I'm just going to recycle my old stuff. These kids won't know it.
Like when I heard that, I was like, I'm at work and I'm hearing this song. I'm like, what? They've ripped off this, Rocket Man. What's going on?
But it is Elton John.
But it's Elton John.
That's so funny.
Let's see if I... Completely different vibe,
Yeah.
but
Oh, what? It is just Rocket Man. I thought, oh, wow, okay.
and then wait, when it gets to the chorus,
Yeah,
it's like,
okay.
what?
That is so strange.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And then,
No,
and so yeah, when I heard that, I was like,
when you said that, in my head, I thought it's going to be the same melody as the pre-chorus to Rocket Man.
well, it's the same melody and same
It
words.
is just the pre-chorus to Rocket Man.
yeah, same melody, same words. It's slower.
Okay.
Yeah,
Looking at the pop charts, I actually like most of these songs.
there's a little more, less like hip hop than there used to be.
Yeah. Stay, I like a lot. I really like Lil Nas X, actually.
Yeah.
Heat Waves is a good song. I don't like Bad Habits. I don't like the new Ed Sheeran song. I think it's really repetitive. I miss like Plus album Ed Sheeran.
Right.
Like early Ed Sheeran when it was just him and like a loop pedal. And now it's like this overly produced garbage.
Well, yeah, he's probably one of those people that'll come back, like
You come back
Taylor
around.
Swift sort of thing.
Oh, sorry. Shivers is the one that I don't like. His new one.
I don't know.
It's just
Oh yeah.
weird. Yeah. It's just very like I don't
Yeah.
know. Generic is very generic.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I really like Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've decided.
You decided.
Yeah.
It's
I-
one you got to think about. Hey.
I was undecided for a while, but I kind of came to terms with like this is her first album. She's 17. Like I really like the music. I don't like her lyrics.
Okay.
Like her lyrics are just really really boring. But her music is good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm interested to see what she does as she gets older.
I think in like her mid-20s, she's going to be really, really interesting. KSI has been
Yeah, what?
weirdly good recently.
Yeah.
Like,
Where'd you see that?
he's not there, but it just popped into my head.
Yeah.
KSI has had some like bangers in the past year that I actually quite enjoy.
Yeah, there was a few that I was just listening to in the car, and it's like, wait, is that KSI?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what a jump though, hey, from like YouTuber to actual musician. Not just YouTuber musician, but like actual chart-reaching music.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. Ty Verdes, I didn't know he was on the charts. I like him
23.
a lot too. That's pretty cool to see him there.
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith have a new song? Oh no, that's from his... Why is that back?
Oh, what?
Why is Like I Can back in the charts?
Well, this is Top 50 Australia on Spotify, so...
Yeah, but why is that back in the charts?
I don't know.
Has that been used in something recently?
Maybe.
Let me have a look. Maybe it's been used in an ad or something.
I don't know.
I have no idea. Why is it back in vogue?
Is it just me, or does it not seem like... Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of music coming out at the moment.
No, there's really not. There's a lot of singles coming out. Like a lot of kind of singles that are just randomly... Why is Dreams on the charts? Fleetwood Mac.
I don't know.
I mean, like, banger, but that's from 76.
Remember, we have some weird tastes in the show. Like, Mr. Brightside's on here.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Astronaut in the Ocean, oh my gosh. Blinding Lights is still there.
What do you know about Rolling in the Deep? I lost it the other day. I was out climbing in Kangaroo Point in the city, and this car like was getting ready to drive away, and they like turned the car on, rolled the windows down, and it just starts blaring what you know about rolling down, and like full volt, everyone heard it, and I was losing it. It was like perfect comedic timing, and then you started driving away, and it like fades up into the what you know about.
That's great.
It was so funny. It was so funny. Yeah, but pop charts are definitely a lot more interesting now than they were even like a year or two ago. I think lockdown forced a lot of musicians to kind of re-come to terms with what they're making.
I think so too.
Like I think everyone kind of had to come to terms with a lot of stuff because of lockdown, but I think specifically musicians had a lot of time to really go back through their catalog and revamp what they were doing.
Yeah. Yeah, very like reflective time.
Yeah. But very keen to see where it goes. Very keen to see what Charlie Puth does.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that many like new songs either, actually.
Do you listen to much? You don't listen to any like radio, do you?
No. I think the last time that I listened to radio was when my phone broke, and I didn't have a phone for like the day until I got home and could set up like my old phone.
Yeah, okay.
And I listened to the radio in the car. That was probably like February last year.
Right, okay.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
But I feel like I get most of it through like Instagram Reels and stuff anyway.
Well, radio doesn't do that much new stuff.
Oh, what?
From what I only listen to it every now and then with work because the van I drive doesn't have aux stuff in it or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and pretty much every time I turn it on, I'm listening to it. There's like what's his name? The Weeknd.
Oh yeah.
It's like The Weeknd every other song, and it's that it's that vibe the entire time.
Why?
I don't know.
That feels like such a weird vibe for a radio station.
It's like stuck in 2015 sort of thing.
To be fair,
2015 dance club music.
Yeah, I saw a post actually recently about Brisbane radio, and someone was saying, "Is it just me, or are they playing the same 5 songs on repeat?"
Yeah, they do.
But as a radio station, surely you'd want to be better, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they get paid by... Yeah, I don't know. Can artists buy, like, radio slots?
I have no idea. I have no idea how that works.
I don't know either.
Maybe.
I should do my research and have a look.
Yeah, you should. That'd be cool.
Look
I'm
into
sorry.
radio stuff. Because you can obviously buy ad slots on radio.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can buy, music slots.
Surely not. I feel like most of it would be request based, right? But even then.
No, definitely. I reckon definitely you could. Any way someone can make money, they're going to make money.
That's a good point. Yeah. But then, wouldn't you think that there'd be a lot more like indie Brisbane artists contacting radio stations and buying slots?
Maybe, yeah. But
That would
you can
be-
probably reject them.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't you'd at least have like 1 or 2 new songs occasionally?
Yeah. But not often enough.
I don't know how that works. Do some research and figure it out. I'd be keen to know actually.
And the more bigger songs are obviously more popular.
Yeah.
And so the more popular songs you have on there, the more people will listen to it, the more money you get,
Yeah, that's true, but yeah, I don't know. There must be. Yeah, you're right. There must be because people would if they can make money off of it, they're going to.
Yeah.
So they'd absolutely have something in place for that. But yeah, I have no idea. Let's look it up and we'll figure it out.
Yes, we will figure it out. That'll be cool.
I feel like I had something else music based that I wanted to talk about. Okay. Let me check my playlist.
I was gonna say check reels, check playlists. Check songs.
It'll pop up.
Oh, not gonna lie.
This is the waiting song. The waiting song. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about that song that I played you before by Vampire Weekend.
Yes.
The la dee 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 one.
Yeah.
Really quickly because we have 2 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah, there was that song by Vampire Weekend, and it's completely different to the rest of their style, and that's what kind of got me. It's called for anyone who wants to listen to it, it's called Sunflower. I'm loving it. It's a great song, but it's the first Vampire Weekend song that I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because I have listened to that now, and that was what sparked that thought of maybe they've revamped over lockdown and stuff and over COVID. That's what kind of got me down that whole thought process of they must be thinking differently now.
Yeah, unless I'm sure artists are putting out songs that are just slightly different to the old style as feelers.
Yeah.
Kind of is this going to work or is this going to flop if we change?
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's wrap it up.
Better wrap it up.
That was short and snappy. I love it. One topic. Let's go. Yeah. My thing's coming up. There we go. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to or watching this episode of the Froe Show. That was our first 30-minute episode. We hope you enjoyed it and that you were
got to work
engaged
safely?
and I hope you're pulling into work right now.
Yeah.
Don't forget your handbrake.
No.
And if you drive a manual,
Turn the car off before you pull the clutch out.
yeah.
I've made that mistake a few times. Sitting in the car park and all of a sudden,
The joys of driving a manual. You gotta love it. All right, Joe, do you have anything you want to say before we finish up?
Nope.
All right.
I do not.
Okay, well, fair enough. Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna have to run for that
Beeline over
button.
there.
But thank you so much. We'll see you next week for episode 82. Bye.
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 Yeah, nice.
That was really stressful. Oh, I can relax now. Oh, it's gonna be so nice to edit.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.